AITA for not giving up my plane seat so a family could be all together? So I traveled home today from Greece. The flight was roughly 10 hours and around this time of year it's extremely hectic. I booked my ticket specifically to be closer to the front of the plane so I can be closer to the gate when it's time to get out. I personally hate traveling, so I spent a bit more money to be closer. When I got on the plane, a family of 4 approached me and asked if I could switch spots. Normally I'd be okay with that, but switching spots would mean moving back 20 rows down, which leaves me at an inconvenience and I would not be getting my money's worth. I rejected and said that I would like to keep my seat. The woman said that I was being an asshole and I should just give up my seat so she could sit with her husband and kids. Ouch, right in front of her kids too. I said, respectfully, ma'am, your travel issues are not my problem. I am keeping the seat I paid for. Quote. She ended up making a scene and basically said, wow, look at this asshole who can't even move seats so a family could sit all together. I said, maybe you should have booked ahead of time. Or spent more money on tickets so you all could sit together. This is not my issue. Grow up and get over it. I am not moving seats. End of story. Quote. I sat down. Her husband apologized for me for her behavior and said that she hates traveling, but giving her the seat would have made things easier in the end. So, AITA for not giving up my seat? NTA. If it was really about sitting together, why didn't they ask the people 20 rows back if they'd like the better seats up front? They'd still all be together. NTA. I like how her husband slipped in that it would have just been easier to give up the seat in the end. Like you care. NTA people need to learn to take the first no graciously. They asked. You refuse. That should be the end of it. Anytime someone continues to try to convince you why their needs are more important and flip the script to make you out to be an off for not immediately appeasing their request, they automatically become the ah. No other passenger has the right to demand you swap seats. Even the flight attendants don't do it until 2 people have the same seat number or there's an actual safety issue. NTA easier for him, not for you. The husband meant that giving up your seat would make it easier for him in the end. Has nothing to do with you. NTA. NTA. You paid extra for the seat you had. It was your damn seat. NTA. The only thing I would have done differently was say out loud to her that you paid extra money to sit near the front of the plane. NTA. You paid for your seat and have every right to sit there. I hate the thing of parents not paying to sit together and then asking other people to move to accommodate them. If sitting together was so important, they would have factored this into their price and chosen seats together. Giving her the seat would have made things easier in the end. Yeah, for the husband, not for op. NTA. NTA. You should have pointed out her tantrum in front of her kids and that adults tell children no means no. NTA. These posts come about once every couple of months. There's always a poor planning, entitled family who failed to get tickets together, who probably rarely travel so they don't understand how to handle a flight correctly. I'm happy you told her the truth. She need to hear it. She probably hates flying because she and her family are terrible at planning for it. Of course you are NTA. But that lady sure is. My guess is her husband was probably glad you didn't switch seats. He got 10 hours of peace. NTA. You paid extra. And they could have too. It's the flight attendant's job to make requests like that. Anyway. Because then if you did want to switch, she could accommodate getting you a refund or something. If you just switched on your own, you wouldn't have been entitled to any compensation from the airline. NTA. This family should have talked to one of the flight attendants first. The airline is supposed to keep records of who is in which seat. NTA. I am one of 5 kids and was privileged to have been flown places for March break for family holidays. My parents never had to switch seats with a stranger to have the family sit together, with an aisle between us. This family planned poorly, and that's on them, not you. NTA. $500 cash and I would be happy to move. NTA. I would have told that guy, respectfully, making things easier for you or wife are still not my responsibility. If they didn't book in time to make sure they all got to sit together, then that is on them, not you. Maybe next time they should save up to charter a private plane so they don't run into the same problem again. NTA. And honestly, as a mom, sounds like a dream to me, lol. A 10-hour flight, not having to entertain my kids. NTA. It's nice for people to make accommodations for others. However, you are under no obligation to do so. She was in awe though for assuming everyone should adjust to fit her wants and needs. No, I hate flying. I always have the shortest layovers. I always pay to choose my seat. They could have prepared better.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. AmITheAsshole is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.